Hi guys, my name's Matty Young and I am doing this review for productiongps.com, where you can head on over and hire any of the gear we talk about on this channel. Today we are reviewing the amazing ARRI SkyPanel. We have an S30 and an S60. These also come in an S120 and an S360. The panels basically just keep getting bigger as you go up in numbers. These are by far the best RGB soft LED panels in the industry at the moment. Everything about them screams quality. They are definitely designed to be used on a film set. I can see these on the biggest productions going around Hollywood at the moment, but they are also perfect for the indie filmmaker. If you want the best lighting for your film or your next project, do not look any further than the ARRI SkyPanel. There's a 48 volt for mains on the back. There's a 24 volt for battery power if you want to run them that way. And there's also a DMX control if you want to run these off a board, which I think is very cool. So the S30 here is sitting on a very small generic light stand. Even though the S30 is very lightweight, I would recommend a couple of sandbags just to weigh this down, just to be safe. The S60 is quite a bit heavier and it does have a junior pin, so I'd recommend a C stand or just a bigger light stand, and again, use those sandbags. Something quite unique to these lights is there is a USB port. It's on all of the models, and ARRI keep updating the gels they have inside, which we'll get to later. The preset lighting settings they have inside, which we will get to later. I don't think there's any other lighting panel on the market at the moment that has a USB port, with a company that keeps updating the settings of the lighting panel. Both of these units have external ballasts. They're lightweight, they're portable. On the back of each ballast is a mounting plate. If you have the corresponding mounting plate for your panel, you can slide your ballast directly on the back of your light, which is great for portability and ease of use. Alright, let's have a look at some of the most important settings on these lights. First off, they are fully temperature adjustable from 2800 all the way up to 10,000. They have a green, naught, magenta shift, which is great to have in these panels. We have full saturation and hue control, so you can dial in absolutely any color you want perfectly. Now we have full RGBW control. Again, this just gives you more control to be able to dial in the exact brightness, the exact temperature, the exact color, the exact hue. Basically, you can hone in the perfect color that you want for your shoot. Now, this one's quite special. Inside of these panels, we have a whole heap of Roscoe and Lee gels and filters. If you've used either of these brands before, you'll instantly recognize the whole collection they have here of wonderful gels, wonderful filters. You can dial them into exactly how you want, find your filter, find your gel. Once you have them selected, you can go in and modify them. I would recommend, if you do not have a lot of experience with these gels, trust the setting that is in the panel. Select the gel you like, select the filter you like, and just leave it there. And finally, my favorite, the built-in lighting effects. We're just going to go through some of the most common ones right now. First off, we have nightclub mode or party mode. We then have fireplace mode or candle mode. And then we have police car mode. These panels are definitely designed for making films, but don't let that stop you. The size and portability of the S30 here makes it perfect for almost any project. If you need access to the best RGB settings you can possibly get, this is the panel for you. So that's it for our review on the ARRI SkyPanels. If you would like to get your hands on some for your next project or film, head on over to productiongps.com and hire them out for yourselves. Thanks for watching, guys. Until next time.